for those of you who aren't aware, there was a genocide that did take place against the Armenian people. It is one of these situations where we have seen a constant denial on the part of the Turkish government and others that this occurred. It has become a sore spot diplomatically.
That we should never negotiate in fear, but never fear to negotiate, or his very forthright statement on the Armenian Genocide, his support for the Senate resolution acknowledging the genocide all these years later, his willingness as president to commemorate it, and certainly to call a spade and to speak truth about it. I know him very well, and he is a person of incredible integrity. And he's not going to focus group his way to making very important policy decisions. He's a true friend of the Armenian people, an acknowledger of the history, and I think somebody who can respond to the fierce urgency of now, which is Martin Luther King's way of describing this moment in history.
As a U.S. Senator, you stood with the Armenian American community in calling for Turkey's acknowledgement of the Armenian Genocide, and you also supported the passage of the Armenian Genocide resolution. You said as president you would recognize the genocide, and my question for you is, have you changed your view, and did you ask President Gül to recognize the genocide by name?
Well, my views are on the record, and I have not changed views. What I have been very encouraged by is news that under President Gül's leadership, you are seeing a series of negotiations, a process in place between Armenia and Turkey to resolve a whole host of long-standing issues, including this one. I want to be as encouraging as possible around those negotiations, which are moving forward and could bear fruit very quickly, very soon. And so as a consequence, what I want to do is not focus on my views right now, but focus on the views of the Turkish and the Armenian people. If they can move forward and deal with a difficult and tragic history, then I think the entire world should encourage that. And so what I told the president was I want to be as constructive as possible in moving these issues forward quickly. And my sense is that they are moving quickly. I don't want to, as the President of the United States, preempt any possible arrangements or announcements that might be made in the near future. I just want to say that we are going to be a partner in working through these issues in such a way that the most important parties, the Turks and the Armenians, are finally coming to terms in a constructive way.
So if I understand you correctly, your view hasn't changed, but you'll put in abeyance the issue of whether to use that word in the future?
What I'd like to do is to encourage President Gül to move forward with what have been some very fruitful negotiations. And I'm not interested in the United States in any way tilting these negotiations.
tell me words don't matter. I have a dream, just words. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, just words. We have nothing to fear but fear itself, just words, just speeches.